And we're live. Good evening. Welcome.
Hello, good evening. We're a little bit early, but that's because I was setting up my new toy.
Well, we're early for 7:30. We're late for 7.
That's true. That is true. We normally come on at 7, but I was setting up a new computer, so it took me a little bit longer than I planned, but I was still ready in time. So, yeah, we are here.
We're here. We have coin, and we're hoping we find something decent.
It'll be nice. We've got 2 viewers. We're not going to have a Hannah tonight.
But you do have us 2 lovely lubs anyway.
However,
these 2 fine specimens of men.
You just heard the wife sneezing.
That sounded more like a murder in the hen house.
Yeah. Here, look at that, Steve. Look at the 2 ounce compared to the flipping 1 ounce.
Yeah, it's twice as big.
It's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, if you weigh it, it's probably twice as much silver. Yeah.
Well, I'd hope so.
Yeah, no, my 2 ounce coins, they really stand out compared to the normal. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. I must confess, though, they're not in my cupboard on display. They're in the drawer.
Well, these are handmade works of art as opposed to display pieces.
Yeah, they're not the same as my coins. That one's me, Steve.
Well, I'll tell you, me, I'm Mr. Grumpy. So.
And that one's you, Steve.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally spot on. There we go.
Yeah.
Mr. Grumpy.
And I wonder how many of the other things we got watching.
What?
How many of the other ones we got watching?
Oh, Ian's Bandits.
No.
You're trying to find which one now? You're talking about scumbags.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, well, we've only got 5 years. Hi, Debs. None of these are scumbags. I showed this to Scott a minute ago. Everyone's heard of the old gold sovereigns, but the London Mint bought out Gibraltar silver sovereigns about 2 years ago. Was the first one. This one is a 2021. So they're only tiny. They aren't all that big, but they're pure silver, obviously, because sovereigns are pure gold. And these are Gibraltar. I think it's Gibraltar, isn't it? Yeah, Gibraltar. And this particular one has, once it's been struck and made and everything, they then accented in gold on the front. So it's beautiful little coin. I bought it mainly because I like the gold accenting and because I already had the first sovereign, because I bought the first sovereign because it was the first silver sovereign. So then I felt, well, I might have to buy the second silver sovereign. I suppose that's how people get into collecting things, isn't it? Scott wouldn't know.
No,
display cabinets.
I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Hello, Lizzie M. Lizzie M. Yes, love. Oh, whoa, hold on. I'm not going to shout my mobile number out over the live stream, am I?
I will. It's 07. Oh. There we go. He's muted it and he's covering his mouth in case any of us 6 people, are lip readers. I don't know about yourselves. I've never had myself out to the law enforcement for lip reading or to secret services, but just on the off chance, there we go. Security conscious.
Steve?
Yo.
You've got my mobile number, knobhead.
I know. That's why I just shouted it out.
Okay. You just don't know who's going to watch.
Shout out the number I don't know, am I?
You're going to have lots of people, in the future possibly watching this. And do you really want them to have my mobile number? Because I don't.
No, you might change it and it'll be hard to get hold of. You can see at the scroll my shameless promotion on my website, Dragon Lord Coins. What there is normally at the end, which I've added on there now, is if you use April 21 with no gaps, you can get 10% off for £50 spent. So if there's anything that you're after on the website, have a look. I've got more stuff to put on it, actually. Got some. Yep.
Rough Trees just asked a question. Why is it called a sovereign? Is it particular? I can never say that word.
I can tell you exactly why it's called a sovereign, because it had a picture of the sovereign on it, i.e. the king or queen of the country. So when it first came out, it was a sovereign.
I know the word's denomination, but I can never get my tongue around it, Nom. It's a bit like you with your tragedies.
Yeah. Do you know why they call golden guineas golden guineas?
Maybe it's because a guinea was made of gold.
Because the gold came from Guinea. Close.
Okay.
The gold that made the guineas came from Guinea, i.e. in Africa.
Steve, how's your gin supply? Lizzie's asking.
Cherry gin supply going well. I keep on getting tempted, and I keep on thinking tomorrow, if it's sunny, I'm going to have a tall gin and tonic in the back garden with my book, and then either it's not sunny or I decide to crack open a craft beer instead. But there's going to be a long summer coming, I'm sure of that, and I'm going to go through a lot of my gin. But I have a lot of gin, loads of it. In lots of different flavors, but one of my recommendations is the Whitney Neal. They do a gooseberry one, and if you do gooseberry with a fever tree elderflower, that is delicious. Yeah, you do know I've changed my username. Yeah, as soon as you said did a cherry gin, Marie, I knew it was you.
That's who Lizzie M is.
Just clicked on.
I know who Marie is.
I didn't know that hello, but as soon as I saw the cherry symbol for cherry gin, yeah, Marie, you came straight to the top of my mind.
Yeah, I know who Marie is.
Yeah, I got some of these today, which I'll add a few into my store in due course, but this is all part of the celebration of the 95th birthday of the Queen. They brought out a few recently, but this one is quite nice with the old kind of crown jewels. And again, it comes on this old laminated card, stroke COA.
Where's that from?
British Indian Oceans territories, I think. Oh, no, British Antarctic territories, though. Like I say, there's a few of them knocking about. What's our Scotia? This one's British Indian Oceans. So again, it's the 95th birthday. They'll probably be doing them from all the territories where she's reigning. And alongside of that, the flower is, I remember what the flower is. I can't remember bloody now. Oh, well, if you go on my listing and look it up, it'll tell you what a sweet pea, that's it. Sweet pea because it's everlasting or whatever. It comes back each year and there's some touchy-feely reason for it. And what I've done with some of the streams today is I've given them all different pictures. And that's on one of the pictures, which is the Antarctic Treaty. And you got all your little penguins on top of the Antarctic, looking a little bit confused. Nice cubical, bimetal coin, which I think is a little stonker. But then again, I'm a little bit prejudiced when it comes to penguins and admittedly cherry gin. But stuff all over the place. Right, there we go. Happy days.
Cool. Are we going to start with a hunt then?
We might as well.
Okay. So what do we do first?
Get my specs on and find myself a bag of coin. There we go. 50p's and £2 and 50p's. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for those that don't watch us or haven't watched us for a while, hi Andrew. We now do a little bit of a competition between myself and Hannah, who is currently absent. However, on the 50p's, if we find a Benjamin Bunny, Hannah gets a minus. If we find a Peter Rabbit or a dictionary, I get a minus. And if we find a Battle of Britain, I get a plus. And if we find I forget, Hannah gets a plus. And whoever's got the most points at the end of the round, or at the end of the draw, this hunt in particular, wins between me and Hannah. And we do something different for the £2, but we obviously did two 50p bags and one £2 bag.
So it can never be a draw at the end of the night, unless
we draw
on at least two of the hunts. But.
Yes. So that's how it kind of works.
Right.
Put a little bit of spice into just coin searching. I normally lose, to be fair.
You didn't on Tuesday.
especially the £2.
You
Andrew
did
said
on
hello to
Tuesday.
Maria about 4 times, I think. I think he means Marie, but anyway. It is Andrew that normally says hello to Debs, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, Debs.
There's Paddy at the Tower of London, the first one. Oh,
Gone back to the ref tree, Matt.
yeah, I know it's behind me. Then I screwed on the clamp and then just couldn't be bothered trying to rechange it. I only just noticed.
All right.
I'm using this just as a tabletop most of the time now because it's a real long bar on it. So. Light tilted slightly away. Oh, well, hey.
Hello. Is that?
Well, I gave one of those away on Tuesday.
You did, mate. You did.
So
you gave one away
to Mark. Is it Mark Cullen? Dave Cullen.
Dave Cullen.
So there you go. That's karma for you. Do a nice thing.
Amazing, that is, mate. That is definitely karma. Remember, though, he still needs a football. Well, as far as we know, he needs a football. He also needs a cue. And what was the other one? Judo.
Well, he's got to be watching whilst I get football or judo if he wants my football and judo. So.
That, to be fair, is karma because that is rather nice. Just goes to show you've done a good gesture and you got the same coin back for 50p.
Yep. Well, I haven't even got around to saying I hope to get an Olympic or two in his hand. And an 18
Brexit.
An 18 Potter if I can, but right. I can't believe that. Was that first bag as well?
No, I think it was his second.
Oh, well, boy, not bad.
Was that not? Sorry. You can be light. It keeps shining on the coins, mate. I can hardly. Occasionally, it goes out of focus.
Camera light's not on. It must be this one.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, actually, no. It's probably this thing above me. We need to go around to closing the blooming thing. I've never closed it since I moved in, but there is a way of doing it. What do I do with my step? So I'm just cranking around in the background. But I've never tried to close this thing. I've got skylight directly above where I sit, which probably interferes and creates the light. My artificial light shouldn't have any problem.
Raftree's just said, when you find 2 cues in a minute, you'll know what to do with them.
Yeah.
And it looks like Marie had some sad news.
Oh, what's that?
I think
a funeral. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I am too. And Fiona's just joined us. Hi, Fiona.
I don't think the light should be as bad now.
No, it's not bad now. Yeah. It was just every now and again it shined on it and I couldn't see what you were pulling.
Yeah, until sunset, and it's got light pouring through that window directly above. I suppose you can catch.
Dave at work for tonight. That's all right. Fiona, you can say to Dave that Steve found a wrestling, one of the coins that he sent to Dave. He actually just literally found about 3 minutes ago. It's on the mat just by his hands.
Exhibit A. There we go.
And we were saying it was karma. Because obviously he sent it for, well, nothing really. He got a 50p. It cost him 50p to replace it. We're hoping he finds something really nice, like a cue. It's not going to happen.
Never happened to me yet, but never say die. But as the years drag on, it's less and less likely.
No, but I said I'd never find a Commonwealth, and I found 8 in one hunt.
Yeah.
So we can't ever say never. And Dean
Oh,
found
no,
it.
it's just less and less likely, that's all. So.
Dean found one when we was on a hunt stream live.
Yeah,
wasn't it? So
and I'm sure in 2009 and 2010 there was loads found, but as the years drag on, the coin's very famous now. It's less and less likely you'll find one in circulating change.
That is true.
Because they'll all have been pulled. The days of being a coin tuber and finding them may be numbered. Because every find that we have in the community is one less that someone can find.
Ron,
good evening. But
Ron still thinks they're out there.
Oh yeah, but
and Marie said you can't take. I think it's supposed to be copper, but she's put Cooper.
Whoops a daisy.
Oh, right. So I'm 1-0 down at the minute because Steve just found the tail of Peter Rabbit. You need to find a Benjamin quick. And not a Boris.
It's not a great deal in this lot. I'm happy to get the rest in, don't get me wrong, but we've got a few bags that only have 4 on a mat.
Considering wrestling's one of the top 5 rare coins, mate, I wouldn't be really moaning.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not moaning. I'm just saying, you're moaning. But
I am now 2-0.
Yeah. What I mean is there's not much variety of commemoratives in this lot.
Hello? Is that a third one?
Yep. I think where swear words aren't condoned, really. I think the odd low-level one can be used, so I think I'm safe to say you're having a piss-poor performance out of this lot, aren't you, Scott? Hey?
Yes, mate.
3-0 down at this early stage. She's kicking your butt.
And she's not here to witness it, so she doesn't know it exists.
I know, but she'll watch it on playback. Someone would tell her. She'll probably save this for save videos.
It's a secret. Oh dear.
That was a turtle done.
Literally found 6 coins and half of them have been my crap one.
Yeah. You got 50% of every single commemorative we found so far. Oh, Tiggy Winkle.
Yay.
Well, at least it's another one for the mat. So
it is. Come on, Benjamin, don't let me down. Oh well. We're changing Hannah from Benjamin Bunny to Britannia. I win. Does that work?
What's that?
Changing Hannah from Benjamin Bunny to Britannia.
Yeah, that sounds a bit fairer.
Yeah, I might win then.
I'm not counting it by how many you won by.
Oh, man.
Yeah, well, there's your 2 bad ones.
I'm 4 down. That's a good one.
Psycho Cat, Tom Kitten.
Oh. There's another one there.
Public libraries.
Yeah, I'm looking at the shiny one.
Well, that says 2020 on it, so.
Oh, okay. We
should be all right. Another Brexit. I got a few varieties on the map, but one of them is Brexit. So.
Oh, the owner thinks that once people start spending out of lockdown, there'll be a few more queues out there. Well, there was definitely someone cashed a bag in of some kind that I got.
Yeah, there's somebody daft enough. Public libraries again. Someone was daft enough to cash in a bag of Commonwealth, so they may well be daft enough to cash in something better, like queues. But, imagine if I found a handful of them, a full bag. That'd be nice. Another Psycho Cat.
Yeah, it's a bad condition, that.
Yeah, well, it's not bad. It's just not as shiny as we used to, but as the coins go, it's par, I think. So, but yeah, normally they're a lot shinier for Psycho Cat. And again, it is only a 2017 coin, so not that old.
No.
That one's obviously had a hard life. So.
Yeah, it scared someone. I've got to say it. There's nothing here so far, apart from the wrestling.
Nope. Diddly.
Apart from bad news for me. -4. Oh, hello. -3 now.
There we go. The worm has turned. It started.
I don't know, so.
Here's going to be your magnificent comeback.
I doubt it. There's a nice Peter Rabbit, though.
Yeah, Peter Rabbit goes next to Tiggy. And my second Olympic.
Hockey. That's nice.
Certainly is.
Isn't it good that one bag all of a sudden got a nice coin for me, which you don't like at all, but it's nice for me because it gives me a point back. And
yeah.
Me too.
My second Olympic, yeah.
Oh, that's good. -2.
Yeah, told you the worm has turned. Oh, then again.
-3. Come on. No. This isn't good.
Still got a fair few bags left. In constellation.
Yeah, I need 4 more. No, 4 more. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're currently 3 down, aren't you?
Yeah. Oh, Paddington at St. Paul's.
Yep. Well, not counting the bogey coins, we've now got 9 on the mat.
Yeah.
Made that 10.
Oh, looks. Is that Girl Guides? Isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, Girl Guides.
Whoops.
How many novels fit on Raftree's, Matt?
Well, it's 6 per section, so 24 in total.
Yeah, you're over halfway then.
That's 10, 11, 12, 13.
Over halfway. Yeah. Hello, Team GB.
Yep.
16.
Another Brexit.
Yeah, no Brexit. Oh, this looks like a really good bag, not?
Yeah, I dug. 5 bags left, including the one I'm holding.
Well, you still got 2 Olympics though, mate. You can't really knock it.
Yeah. Make that 3.
Oh, table tennis. That's good.
Certainly is.
Definitely can't knock it now then.
Commonwealth Games Scotland.
Yeah.
Another Brexit at the bottom there.
So Ron's just put on there, he heard on the radio today that the Tokyo Olympics still may be cancelled. I think all think all the 2020 sets will sell out. And if it does get cancelled, I thought they were already sold out. WWF, mate, that's a very nice one too.
Yep. Well, yesterday was 100 days to the start of the Olympics, and they started their torch relay and stuff. Although it's weird watching the torch runner with the lighted Olympic torch running up along the park with no one in there apart from press, and her waving at nobody for the sake of the cameras.
Any Olympics a good find, Sai says. He also says that just Japanese are allowed to go anyway. No, the 2020 set is still available. Oh, is it? Okay, that's cool.
I hope they'll let the athletes go as well as just the Japanese. Otherwise, it's going to be a little bit one-sided on the podiums.
It'd be nice if the Olympics go ahead, but it's a bit.
This Olympics will probably go ahead. Oh, I think you're stuffed on this game, mate.
Yeah, I think I'm 4-4.
That's 6-2. I don't think any comebacks that good.
Yeah, that's 4. I'm down now.
Another psycho cat.
Yeah, I think Hannah's won this one.
Think?
All right, I know Hannah's won this one. Let's try and get a 4th Olympic then.
Well, now you've said it, maybe I will.
I doubt it. Positive.
Now you've been pessimistic, maybe I won't. Yeah. Get the positive vibes flowing.
Hey,
I was about to turn over a football then, and then you said doubt it. It's to Britannia.
You got a nice WWF, mate.
Yeah. I'm not knocking it. I've got wrestling, hockey, and table tennis.
And
WWF, a few others, and I've got a lot of Taylor Peter Rabbits and
all right.
Those. That's all right. You said I doubt it. I'd like to return the favour.
That's all right.
Least I could do.
You need to find another Benjamin Bunny quick.
Need to find a big Benjamin Bunny. Yeah, that's the end of that. Let's get rid of these really quickly because these look disgusting.
Yeah, Hannah's won.
Yeah.
So you're going to keep those 3 Olympic plus the WWF. I'm guessing you're also going to keep.
I'll keep my 16s as well. They are not like the 2016 Potters, but
Just like them.
I like the set. I have lots of ducks knocking around. I might create full sets for my eBay listings in due course. But
Hannah's a bit tied up tonight. Steve chained her somewhere.
yeah, well, she does like a bondage. You gotta give her that. Take the girl out of the T side, but not the T side out of the girl. I think she'll appreciate that one.
Yeah.
I've got like
Is this a close?
£2 bag sealed in another £2 bag, which I can't quite understand why. I just assumed the guard wanted to use the handle.
Fair enough. So for the £10 hunt, it's Hannah against myself, even though she's not here. But anyway, I have the 3 Shakespeare's. Hannah has the 2 Brunels. And the positive coins, I have the HMS ship, and Hannah has the Great Fire London.
No worries, in another bag then. This one looked got a rip in the side. So. Little cash centre sealed. There's just the bag they put them in was pants, by the looks of it.
I feel a Commonwealth in there again. I said that the other day, and you got one.
Did indeed. So thank you for saying it again.
You do.
Right.
A nice Northern Ireland, so Raftree gets one.
Oh yeah. You would be keen on me finding one of them, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
See where I can oblige. Not in that bag account.
No. Rafferty will have us on in the background and he's heard his name mentioned a couple of times now, so he'll probably just, jump back on and go, I'm here.
I can hear Freddie Mercury in the background. Emma playing Love of My Life on piano. It's good stuff.
Yes. Great. That's me 1-0 up. Oh, we haven't seen one of them for a while.
Yeah, you mentioned it the last time, saying you hadn't seen the train. And I said, we have seen a train, but not a roundel. But I still always happily take a train. Yeah, that's a keeper.
You know you got to keep the Brunel Arch,
mate. Yeah. I'm not likely to ever see one of them again, am I?
No. Rare, that one.
You better hope I find a lot more today.
See, I told you Rafferty would be there in the background.
Oh, beautiful.
Is that the Rio handover?
Yeah, Olympics Rio handover 2016.
Nice.
I don't say 2016, it's 2012 they did it. After our games, they did a handover coin. The games were 2016.
Yeah, even Sai saying he hasn't found an underground coin in a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure I found an underground train recently-ish, but I haven't found the Olympic for a long time. Oh, and...
Hello. Oh.
No, don't normally find a just normally find... Yeah, and here I just found the two Jean histories instead. They're both negative coins for you, but hey, I'm happy with the Jester, and I've got to check the edge here. I can see already what a piece of work is a man. That is what should be on the edge of it. However, some of these have been incorrectly used on ones which had already been milled with the war kind of motto on the edge instead. So find one of those. Decent gosh. Pardon?
That bag was rubbish.
I'm liking this bag so far. I just know
that one that you just got there was rubbish because that means I just gone.
Yeah, it's too negative for you.
Yeah.
But it makes a hell of a change for me to find a Jester.
It does. Yeah.
Traffic Industries.
It does, and it's nice to find the Olympic one too. It's just not nice to find the
the Olympic and the Jester has made the hunt worthwhile for me already. I think so. Happy with that.
Yeah.
At one stage, I ended up buying some Olympic Rio ones because I was too low in them.
I noticed how you swerved saying, "Oh, there you go, Active Union Jigsaw." So I noticed how you swerved saying tragedies.
Yeah, I did swerve that quite well.
I thought you did.
Yeah. I'll always say histories and comedies, but I'll only ever say Skull and Rose in response to the other. So.
I noticed. A bit like me saying that word that I still can't pronounce. I have to really think about it to say it. Denomination.
He was talking about a 2015 and something I should be looking out for. Oh, it was
when the head's around the wrong way.
Rotational error. No rotational error there, but I'll check them all now. I know that.
You did know it. And if you remember in the hunt that I did, I found one. And everyone was saying straight away it was a fake one. So I just chucked it back in the bag. Don't you remember?
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
Whoops. That was done. Go Fox compatible.
Yeah. So he's breaking the TV.
From Shiny. Yeah, it's a hat trick.
Oh.
Histories. Crown and Sword.
I'm 3-1 down. 4-1 down. This isn't going good for me at all.
No. I'd like to disagree with you, but I can't. Oh, Si's asking about your Ghost Gate.
It hasn't happened since. the day that it did happen was the anniversary of my sister-in-law's passing. There's World War II.
Yep.
But it hasn't happened since. I'm thinking it was just wind.
That's what I always think every time I see you smiling. Oh, Britannia, Britannia, all the waves.
16.
I reckon it's going to be a 16. It's
Probably.
pretty shiny. Yeah, 16.
Oh, well.
But didn't find any of those, well, last week or this week so far. So I do have a copious amount of 16, so that one will be going back.
Do you know, there's other coin channels that keep the 16 and say it's quite rare still, even though it isn't as rare as the 15. They still keep it and say it's worth more than face value.
Probably is, but as you know, I've got bags of them uncirculated. DNA double helix.
Come on, Brunel.
I've got several kind of album pages full of 16s, but when I came across that absolute mountain of nothing but uncirculated 16s, after that I decided I wouldn't bother keeping anymore. So a little bit fruitless. If someone's going to pay for a circulated 16, I'll be even happier if it's in uncirculated condition, straight from the bank bag. So.
True. Oh, that bag was useless.
Yep, pretty pants.
I'm getting battered here. I'm getting battered here.
You are. Sorry to agree with you, but is that 15? Yep.
Oh, wait.
Nope. But it only takes a second to spin it. So,
Steve, serious question. If Si put a big order in, would you do a discount on Kew Gardens?
Well, if you put a big order in, right now you can have a 10% discount on the bottom of the screen. There's 10% off if you do a £50 spend. So that's obviously includes 10% off Q. So that's knocking 20 off it. Rugby.
How much have you got your Q listed for?
I'm not sure. Really bad condition, Florence Nightingale.
Nightingale.
But it's one for the map for now. So yeah, if you're doing an order, then it's 10% off everything you order. What we got here?
Oh, there we go.
Haven't seen abolition of slavery yet, have we? So
no.
That's made around a dozen there, plus the 3 there, making it up to 15. It's a coin called George the Fourth. Oh no, George Ives. George the Third. That got any value? If it's George the Third, then it's about 1810 to 1830 or thereabouts, something like that. Yeah, it's a couple hundred years old. It'll have value. Depends whether it's silver though, or whether it's one of the more lower base metals. The Georgian period consisted of 3 kings named George, one after the other. So when people talk about the Georgian period, it encompasses a really large period in our history. I think George III was the last one.
It's silver.
Okay, I can trust yours being genuine. Yeah, definitely mine's genuine. So yes. If you, Mary, if you have a look on eBay, you'll be able to see the kind of prices they go for. It's not massive value because they produce a lot of them, and there's a lot still floating about. But certainly, depending on the size of the coin, and the amount of silver in it. Yeah, we had George V early in the 20th century. So yeah, 4 Georges in a row.
Oh, there we go. I want you, Chris. What's his name? Kitchener.
Lord Kitchener.
Yeah. Come to me then.
And they did the poster in such a way that the eyes followed you anywhere around in the room. So if you stood to the left directly in front or to the far right, if you looked at the poster, it looked like you were looking at you. So your country needs you. They were clever when they designed the poster. Yeah, I collect Georgian berry spoons, but well, I call them Georgian berry spoons, but the Georgian period, but they're normally earlier than I go George I or George II.
Another jigsaw, mate. Got that.
Yeah.
No, you haven't got COVID. Oh, looks like a one-handed bandit.
Another 2015.
Not really.
Nope. Okay, Marie, no problem.
What?
Oh, Susie's on my neck. That's nice.
What? No, you're not with my AirPod.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What is she doing? Oh, her hands are up there. We can see him. That's all right then. Hi, Sue.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No, she useless.
Nothing.
I can't believe that. You say?
No, nothing. You went balls just after Steve accused you of touching you.
I think we're keeping them up. Sue might be keeping them up, but
I can't tell you. He wishes.
for anything, we're making him feel sick.
It definitely hurts, yeah. Only this side. This side's knotted.
Yeah, I've got one under from osteoarthritis with one fertility
Oh, well.
Not really going up to it, so thank you.
I've already had 2 pains. All right,
I can give you a man, but you'll be on the ceiling.
No.
Can't wait till my head on tomorrow. Give me head in. Look, there you go, I can see you now.
Yes,
Not Saturday.
I've got the slap head.
Right, 3 bags left. I think the chances of you getting even a draw out of this is pretty remote.
I've lost, mate. That's 2 games running. Hannah's won. She's not here to rub and gloat, so that's good. So
next week, though,
yeah, so I'm going to be. I've lost, but she's not here to rub it in, so I don't care.
That's a bit of a bonus, then.
Yeah.
So you can always check whether she watches the streams or not, then, by saying you won them both. See whether she argues with you.
Yeah.
If you don't argue, then you just take the win.
Yeah.
That's called being conniving. I'm really good at being conniving.
Yeah, I can read now.
Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir.
What?
I'm drinking tonight. Yeah.
Yes, sir, no, sir, 3 bags full.
Yeah, I just put a sir on the end. No, not that side. Don't that. That's that side.
I'm jumping this on full. You're not going out, needle. Do it then.
Come on.
Irene.
Oh.
No, it started off really good. We were training an Olympic Rio, and we've been on arches for you, but went down a little bit after that.
Well, you got your comedies.
Yeah, I always keep my Skull and Roses as well.
You mean your tragedies, yeah?
Keeping my that one.
You can't say it.
I'll be keeping my underground train and the Rio handover.
Yeah, that Rio looks better than that camera angle there. It's clearer. Yeah, Dad couldn't say anesthetic. Yeah.
It certainly makes a change to get.
Toilet. The fog.
Yeah.
The hole in the floor if you're going from.
Just have been ages.
Oh.
So I just need to have a quick swig of my tea.
So I was hoping Sue might sit on my knee, but she didn't. Ow.
On your knee or something? No, you don't mean your knee, really. Yeah.
No, I can't sit his knee. I'll be able to find it.
Oh, he does have a little bit now. It feels neglected.
What?
Neglected.
I'm neglected. Well,
Yeah.
speak to him. Sure it'll feel friendly then.
No. Feels neglected.
I'm not vaping, honest.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I'm doing it really subtly. No one can see me.
Okay. They're just looking at my poor face. I think you can see that, mate.
Yeah, I know. Right.
What?
Well, I'm feeling positive. We've got 3 Olympics in the last bag. I'm hoping now we do the same again this time. Oh, whoops, Daisy.
Never get your missus to sit on your knee when you're doing a live stream.
Well, only if he's doing the coin hunt himself, because his table starts going up in the air, and then it looks a little bit suspect.
Oh dear.
Ugh. I must say, I'm really happy now. I have my own business account, courtesy to the inside information I got from Ron, who's here with us, telling me which is the best bank to go with.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for Santander to give me a call back. I've got like 2 accounts with them already, you know.
Oh, what got me was I couldn't apply for a business account with NatWest because of the pandemic. They're only doing existing customers. But I could become an existing customer.
Exactly.
So I became a customer and then applied for a business account.
Yeah.
And
apparently it's the same for Santander, but it doesn't seem to work because I've tried.
But the thing is, it meant that by them doing that little twisted rule meant that they had to actually open 2 accounts for me, when in fact all I wanted was a blooming 1. So it's just cutting their nose off to spite their face, or making it harder for some people who would just give up. So
Santander is very high fees. Scott, so.
Psycho Cat, first one.
Yeah, free period.
Yeah, same with Metro. There's no free period at all. They were more than happy to make me a business customer, but so there's no free periods at all. They'll charge me from the off. Well, why would I go with you then?
I'm not going to bother now, Ron. My bank just give me them now anyway. Whenever they've got them, they give them. I can't order like Steve does. However, I'm quite happy. The ones I seem to get when they've been cashed in are quite good.
No, Scott, you got some nice. Oh, there we go. Flopsy.
Flopsy?
Yeah.
Go on, Flopsy.
You got some nice banks and building societies who are really nice and helpful. I've got ones which are saying, no, I can't do that. So it makes it a little bit more problematic.
Yeah,
so
and
you already need the access to it, whereas I do, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get more than, say, 50 quid or 100. Whereas here I need it in order to access coin to do this today. So
whereas I sweet talk mine, and I can get thousands if they've got them. It's just if they've got them, that's the problem.
Yeah, you got a good relationship when you got big size banks. I'm in the middle of nowhere. If I didn't order in the coin, there's no way they'd have it. And I have made it clear to the bank that obviously my intention is what to do with the coin, and saying that you do appreciate that just recycling it through the coin machine to me ain't going to work. I need different coins. They went, oh yeah, we gather that. Yeah. So I'm thinking hopefully I won't get shafted over by them making up their own bags in branch. What's that? I'm glad you're the person going when your free period runs out because you can dump the change in the machine. Yeah, I didn't realise that. That's good.
Yeah, Steve, that's a valid point now. What Ron just put, you could actually send the coins to my local NatWest branch for me, and I just go in there and pick them up with cash.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's what Ron did to me. Yeah.
Yeah. Technically, you could do
I can order it from my account, put down your kind of collected, and I nominate your branch. Yeah.
I never thought of that one. Come on.
We didn't have one of these last hunt.
EEC stars. No, we didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't have a Flopsy either, mate. Those two are worth keeping.
I know.
There's only one on that match so far that's worth pinning.
Yeah, Flopsy. This is not bad. I got early doors on the last hunt. I got the wrestling. Early doors in the £2. I got the Rio. Early doors in this, and I got Flopsy. I ended up with 3 Olympics, didn't I, from the first hunt? So
you did.
already, tonight's been had some good finds. So,
Yeah, you're 50p's of it, and you're £2 Olympic as well. So yeah, you have.
yeah.
Needs to be Olympic night for you tonight and one Flopsy. But you're used to having Flopsy, so you know. Boom.
Si just said no flopsies on the live stream. Well, there wasn't going to be any flopsies on Scott's side of thing because Sue was massaging his back and was going to sit in his lap, but that would have been the opposite to a flopsy. But now he probably has a flopsy, so there we go. So if there's a reason behind the flopsy on Scott's screen, then it's not me. That's done as Sue. Yeah. Oh,
you just made me go.
Definitely call a flopsy. That will, won't it? Hey, look at that.
Yeah, so I said
Boris.
Now.
First baddie of the evening, Boris Johnson. Johnson's dictionary.
So I'm losing. That means I'm going to lose 3 games on the trot.
Well, there you go. We've got all these bags. We've only just started. There's only one coin there, and you say, I'm going to lose 3 games on the trot. You're like blooming Eeyore, aren't you, Mr. Optimistic? Have some positivity about you, not negativity.
You're going to get some nice coins, and I'm going to get the dud ones.
I'll be positive. I'm going to find some Benjamin bunnies. I think Si's talking about some strip cheese music on. That's the point. If you get Alexa to play some strip cheese music when Sue walks in, maybe she'll just kind of go on to autopilot.
No.
Then you won't get a flopsy.
No.
Hey, didn't get one of him last time either. Squirrel Nutkin.
Squirrel Nutkin. Yeah, no Squirrel Nutkin for ages, actually.
No, been a while. I've had a duck more recently than a squirrel, I think. Duck being the other decentish coin I sent to do current.
It was.
And then all those shields which I had to look at. You were using my poor eyesight. That was a nightmare.
And with the Bank of Scotland, it's a business account, which is £17 a month. But with COVID-19, it's been no charge since COVID started. Ends in September 21.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah.
And who knows? They may even extend that period as well. Because you've been limited because of COVID.
I don't want to go back in the office.
Tell you what, we haven't seen today yet. We haven't seen one of them yet.
Very long time. No.
But we haven't seen that. We haven't had a regional yet.
Oh yeah, well, I'm not too bothered about a regional. I'd much rather get a football.
I prefer to have a snowman and dog.
Yeah, fair point. So would I.
Better still, partridge in the pear tree or something.
In colour, sent to me from Steve. What?
You can have that one at cost. I think I only paid about 165 for it.
It's a bit. Oh, Sherlock.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I've got nowhere to stick anymore.
If you look at this map, the only thing we've had on from the last Sunday is Boris and Psycho Cat. Yeah. Everything else is all those other 5 we didn't have in the last 250 or 50p's.
No,
what's the odds on that?
You did get 3 Olympics though in the last 250 or 50p's.
Yeah, we did get a couple of Borises, didn't we? So we've got a mountain of coins here yet. We can still get some Olympics. All going well.
Yeah, but a different Olympics. One that you haven't found would be nice. And not archery.
Yeah, not archery. I know an Olympics an Olympic, but hey, archery is an archery. There's public libraries.
Yeah, that was on the other street, the other hunt as well.
The more I look at this, the more I appreciate the coin. How's that looking silver?
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, I reckon that probably looks quite dapper and stuff. Oh, he just missed out on seeing that, Benjamin Bunny. Don't tell him and just put it there if he can't hear. See how long it takes him to notice. Bala Hastings, yet another one we didn't see in the last 250.
I've got that one in silver too, twice, but I don't like that one as much. Yeah, Steve, I'll just nick the screen for a sec then. You ready?
Okay. Give it a little tilt. Oh, that's quite nice with the frosting. Yeah, it looks a bit more like Sydney Opera House.
It does actually, yeah. There's your frosted
Yeah,
queens.
it is a tiny engraved coin. Yeah, nice.
There you go. I can put it back now.
And I also found a Battle of Hastings, which we never found in the previous hunt.
That's good. I'm not going to show you that in silver. It doesn't look much different.
Yeah, so the only ones we've got so far from the same hunt, apart from the NAF coins, is Taco Cat and Public Libraries. You would have thought the odds of finding that many different ones, which we didn't find in the first hunt, to be astronomical. But hey, we don't make up the odds. We just sort through the coins.
United are 1-0 up already.
Well, you got one back.
The United are 3-0 up overall now.
Yeah, you got one back. I'm not talking about Norwich either.
Hey? Oh, Benjamin Bunny. Yeah,
Yes, second you walked away to get the silver, I came across Benji.
that's good. Because the second I sat back down from getting the silver, United scored. So Oliver was happy too.
Yeah, but United scoring or losing, it makes little difference compared to. Look at that. That's been coloured or something. Makes no difference compared to Leeds United beating Man City away. So at Man City's own home, we kicked their butt 2-1. They never beat us when they came to Ellen Road either. They only had a score draw. So I think there's only one or two or three clubs which have beaten and drawn with them this season, and Leeds be one of them. That was a very good day. That was. I also picked the Grand National winner. I had £4 on each way on the winner, and I backed it not because of the odds or because of the horse. I backed it because of the jockey, Rachel Blackmore. I thought we've never had a woman win the Grand National ever, but we've never had a woman become top jockey at the Cheltenham Festival either. Hey!
Yes. Is that equal now, or am I still getting beat?
You won back because of the tail of Peter Rabbit. So I backed her thinking, come on, let's do it for the female jockeys, and she kicked butt.
Christopher Ironside?
Yeah. Another one we never saw on the last hunt.
No, to be honest with you, Christopher Ironside.
Times, that's it.
Christopher Ironside's quite nice in silver.
I also picked a few long shots for the each way bets, hoping they win, but hoping they're going to come in the top 5, and they didn't come anywhere close. Although I think they all finished. Another representation of the People Act. Right, this bag, come on. Lucky shake. Give me a blooming Olympic.
You need to shake it, mate. You got 3 Olympics last bag, and this one you've got like the bunny.
Yeah, I know, but I'm after an Olympic from this bag. I don't care, but I want an Olympic. It doesn't seem right, but I don't get an Olympic.
Okay.
If you're doing a bag of 20, you can't really realistically expect an Olympic. If you're doing 250 quid's worth, realistically speaking, that's 500 coins. One of them should be an Olympic.
You hope so.
But they sell them, quite often they aren't. Like I say, that fee over the aggregate for the 2 bags, I can live with that. Particularly as one was top 4, but still wish it just for the map and for variety and for the viewers. I can't imagine everyone here is tuned in hoping I find nothing but Shields and Britannias.
No, that's true.
There's a Team GB.
It's close.
And right after there's St. Paul's. So the maths coming together. So we've got that now. We've got 11, 12, 13, 14. So yeah, we are into the second half of the Rafttree map. I'll make sure I remember to have
I'm
that one.
watching for a Q find.
Yeah, there we go then. Happy days. Let's hope I can make you happy.
Oh, well, I haven't seen that one for today either.
Yeah, I know. This is a bit bizarre, really. There are very few kind of on this map which are swaps from the previous hunt.
We didn't get last one.
Over, yeah.
We didn't get Palace. Hey, Dave.
Move them there.
In the first bag, Dave, that we done, the first bag that Steve pulled out had a wrestling in, would you believe?
A little bit calmer there because I sent one to you. I got one sent back to me of some greater, higher being than me.
Oh, can you bring it over, love? I remember that.
Just goes to show people who do good deeds are normally rewarded.
Yep. Two for the website wrong. Yeah. Just finished work and he's on the bus.
Hey!
Bokia.
Or Boccia.
Yeah, I don't know what people pronounce it as. I call it Bokia, but
Mark calls it Boccia or Boccia or whatever. He's probably bang on right.
CIA, isn't it? Bokia.
I always just looked at it from the spelling. I'm a Yorkshireman, so I just said Boccia, and
yeah, I do as well.
It's stuck with me now, so I'm keeping it as a Boccia.
There you go. You got your Olympic, mate, and you got your 18.
Yep, which makes a change getting the 18. Peter or Flopsy, I'm more likely to get an Olympic than I am to get those.
I haven't seen a Tittlemaus for absolutely yonks.
Oh, I got loads of Tittlemaus.
You even got a Newton last on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was the first Newton I've had for ages. Because at the end of the day, if you have any coin in your pocket, 50p wise, and you glimpse it over, and there's a Newton, that's the one that's going to smack you in the face and say, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, I think the Cooper Nickel one just looks as good as the silver, to be honest. There's no coins in his till tonight. Oh, another Tiggy.
Yeah, Tiggy Winkle.
Is that a Taylor of Gloucester behind it?
No.
Oh, it's a Squirrel Nutkin.
A Squirrel Nutkin.
That's not bad, though.
The thing is, there's still only one in it between you and Hannah, and there's 5 bags here, so it's anybody's game.
To be honest with you, mate, I'm enjoying the coins you're finding. I forgot about Hannah and my competition.
Yeah. Well, it's still anyone's game anyway. So.
Oh, thank you, love.
Another Paddington and St. Paul's. I think Paddington and St. Paul's is the bottom of my list of Paddingtons. I think it's Paddington at the train station, at the Palace, at the Tower of London, then St. Paul's.
Yeah, I think the first two are the better two.
Yeah.
By far. I do like the station. There you go. There's your Taylor of Gloucester that I thought the other one was.
Yeah, it was in there, Tittlemaus. We've got Taylor of Gloucester, but hey, still another one on the mat, and it's still another 18. Still time for a Tittlemaus.
There is.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, get in. Well, that's equal.
Yep, level pegging.
All I need now is a Battle of Britain.
Oh, another Benjamin Bunny.
Yes. It'd be nice to win with a proper coin, not a bad coin.
Yeah.
Although she's beat me anyway, she's 2-0 up.
Yeah, no, but this is for pride. Oh, God.
Not anymore.
You're one down. Like I say, there's still a couple of bags left. Ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Yeah.
I'm making no further comment.
Well, I haven't got a fat lady to sing. The fat man I can sing, but yeah.
Anyway, they aren't allowed to be called fat now. They're curvaceous. See?
Well, so's a stick. So, oh, come on.
Another Taylor Gloucester. It is the most common of the 18s, but still relatively low mintage compared to most 50p's.
I actually quite like that one.
So do I, particularly in colour because of the pink on it.
Yeah.
I often see the pink on the coin. It looks nice. Same with Tillamouse, I suppose. The yellow. Again, they're just unique-ish colours. Not seldom used on other coinage. So.
Come on. Give him one more good coin. No,
that was it.
Oh, well.
Still can't knock it. Well, you don't want to see these anymore. Let's go with them, shall we?
I got beat. Let's chuck those away. So you're going to the two Taylor Glossers, the Buckingham, the Flopsy, the Paddington at the Palace, because you like to keep those.
Yeah, just make it a set.
Squirrel and Nutkin.
Yeah, I think I've got hundreds of them, but I'll still keep it anyway on Tiggerwinkle, and I'll keep those because I've got a separate listing just for those now.
Yeah,
I'm debating whether to make separate listings for a lots of the coins because they're on auto relist, just like my multi listing, but gives me more bandwidth sort of thing. More people are likely to stumble across them if it's a separate listing just for the coin. And I just whack up half a dozen on there and prices per coin sort of thing.
Mind you, I've still got these few to send you from the other hunt that I did.
So I'm just going to move the camera.
I got a crappy Bennett Britain, a Diversity, a WWF, the Freesia, and the anniversary coin all here for you.
Oh, this is a Harry Potter t-shirt for grown-ups. Not so childish. But I'm still a massive Harry Potter fan, so hey. I'm an adult range. Right, my hands are disgusting, so I'm going to go and get rid of my black thumb.
Have you watched Sesame Street? No. Can you tell me how to get there? That's true. Everyone's A-OK. Yeah. Come and play. Everyone's A-OK. Sue's singing it in the background.
Because she's old. Arsenal winning as well.
Okay.
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 So both English teams are winning.
That's good.
Don't mean they're going through.
Probably. So yes, it means that both English teams are through to the semi-finals of the Europa, and we've got two in the Champions League as well.
So
we could have two English teams winning.
Both of them.
Yeah. Early mornings, Channel 4 before the big breakfast.
Oh my God. No.
Sesame Street. Yeah. We get Big Bird.
You give him a yellow card.
Hey, wasn't it
Cookie
Elmo?
Monster as well, isn't it? From Sesame Street. I never really enjoyed the American version of the Muppets, but
wasn't Elmo in Sesame Street?
yeah.
I like
and the Cookie Monster and the. But I preferred the Mad Chefs and that. I preferred Muppets. I was not massively into the Muppets, but I still preferred the Muppets brand of humour than Sesame Street.
Animal.
Did I watch the thing about the Ben Coppers in the 60s in London last night, Steve? Yes, I did. And it wasn't just the 60s, 70s, wasn't it? But yeah, it's quite interesting, that was.
Yeah. I watched Line of Duty. That's about bent coppers and all.
Yeah. Well, this was a Times expose done in 1969. Prior to that, no one had done an expose in regards to corruption in the police because they relied on tips and all that. And if they tried to badmouth the police, they wouldn't get told anything. So the crime reporters never, ever brought it up. But these were two new reporters, new on the crime desk. And they did an expose on it. And they did recordings in cop car, the one talking about, yeah, I'm the firm within the firm sort of thing. Yeah, after kickbacks and all that. And they launched it and it caused chaos. But some of the people who were kind of added to the task force of the Inspector Constabulary to investigate it were bent themselves. So they're covering it up with everyone else. So the two who got main expose went to prison and hardly anyone else did. It all just got hidden again. Because
So
back in those days, no one would believe a cop would be corrupt or
what
say
side
a lie.
was that on?
Hmm?
What side was that on?
What do you mean? What's well, channel? I think it was. I don't know. I saw my view list. Might be Channel 4. I don't normally watch those, but I had a couple of things recording and I just flicked about and I saw it and I thought, oh, that looks interesting. Because there used to be one at the same time, which was about the crime investigation, the detectives, which one got me watching. So I was looking for that and I came across this instead. So.
Fair enough. Okay, so there's no coins we need to show off. There's nothing new. I showed off all my nice ones on Tuesday. We're obviously streaming again Tuesday and Thursday. Hopefully Hannah will be with us again. Is there any others that you want to see, Stevie?
No, I've seen your video tools and I think I'm quite okay with them.
Yeah.
They're all tidy. You might have to see whether you can launch one. No, then again, you probably don't want to, but yeah, no, just occasionally you can surprise us. And if someone talks about this particular coin, you can go and disappear into your back room and then come and show us the variety which is frosted.
Okay.
Because people do kind of sporadically think about a coin like I did today in regards to the public libraries. I see that coin and I throw it away on a daily basis sort of thing. But it's only every now and again you kind of look at it in a different light. You think, actually, that's a skilled bit of engraving, you know, compared to just doing a tracing of the outline of Peter Rabbit 17, the tale of, which must have taken the engraver about a day. That public library probably took the engraver several days to even get close to the finished article on it.
I mean, if you think about it, it was like dictionary. We used to look at dictionary and think to ourselves, oh, dictionary.
Oh, no, I still do. I know that you've got it in a nice silver and gold version, which looks nice, but the coin itself still looks old, knackered, tattered, and horrible. It looks naff.
Well, I don't know. I think it looks stunning in silver and gold.
No, in silver and gold it does, but cupid-nickel, it looks naff. Just like we all know that the 2019 snowman looks like he's a boy doing fellatio on the snowman. So we all know that looks dodgy, but in silver and in colour, it looks nice.
It looks nice, yeah.
But every time you see it in cupid-nickel, you think, nah, that's wrong. And that's what I think about Boris. Johnson's Dictionary to me always looks scratched and
naff. That's a bit like Benjamin Bunny. Benjamin Bunny in colour actually looks quite nice.
Yeah.
But
point of proof.
In your normal coin, it's not.
In the post today, the wins from Ian's channel. There we have Benjamin Bunny in colour.
Let me put you on big screen.
All right. So Benjamin Bunny in colour looks far nicer than the old little thing that we see in large scale, but I also really appreciate
that. Yeah, the appreciate colour is nice.
It's nice in cupid-nickel because a lot of it is plain, so it looks smooth and shiny. So you can appreciate in cupid-nickel, but in colour, it's a totally different beast altogether.
To be fair, Steve, all of the coins that year, the 17s, all of them look pants in cupid-nickel. But if you put them in silver, all of them look very nice in silver. And Tom in silver, and the 18 rabbit with the carrots, radishes.
The rabbits with carrots.
The 17 rabbit, the colour on his jacket is really, really blue on the 17.
Yeah. Well, the 17 rabbit is the epitome of the Beatrix Potter. They even use that on the anniversary coin in a small relief. That is like the logo stroke trademark of Beatrix Potter.
Yeah.
but on his own as a 17 coin, if it wasn't for the fact it was so common and we came across them so often, and it was a case of not finding a commemorative and being happy, it's a case of, oh, not another bloody one of those, we'd probably appreciate the 17 Peter Rabbit more as well. But because he was just everywhere, I still think the first set is the best.
Oh, I do. I do. I like
the head of Peter Rabbit with his tall ears going up in, for the 2016 Peter Rabbit is brilliant. Jemima Puddle Duck is brilliant.
Yeah, the duck, yeah. I mean, to be fair, in colour, the hedgehog and the squirrel look lovely as well.
Yeah. I was just reading what Ron put on there, and he's a man after my own heart to a large degree. He often is. I've stopped buying silvers now for a while back. When the coins come out, I haven't been jumping to buy it in silver. And if I do jump to buy it in silver, I will probably jump to buy a £2 coin as opposed to 50p. A plain silver 50p, I don't think they ever hold their value. Even the colour ones, you can find them on eBay, unless they're the 2016s. You can find any of the 17 or 18s on eBay cheaper than what you can buy them for from the mint. And as people know, people have been lucky enough to find them in Crown post offices and pick them up for even cheaper than that. The plain silver, which are non-colour, they're just not worth the amount of silver. As I've often said, if you buy silver bullion coins like I buy, you get an ounce of silver for a little over 20 quid, or you're paying for 8 grams instead of 20 odd grams. You're paying 8 grams for silver 50p, and you're paying 60 quid or 65 quid or whatever they're charging now, which is ridiculous. They're making a massive profit on it. And as Ron's put on there, they now do 2 variants with the colours for the dinos, and not just for the dinos, also for the Winnie the Poohs. So for the Winnie the Pooh and the dinosaurs, you can now buy them, and you're paying 20 quid for it, but you're getting the colour finish on a Cooper nickel coin. Well, if you want it to be lifted with the colour and you want it for a lower mintage, then paying 20 quid is a lot more affordable than paying massively through the roof for a silver colour one, which you can find the next day on eBay for 20, 30 quid cheaper than what you just spent at the Royal Mint. It seems daft. So I ordered from the Mint the colour ones, and that's again where the Mint's kind of cottoned on, because they have their affiliates like the 288 group, Westminster and Collectology and all that, and they sell them all on at the same price. And some of them, as soon as they kind of get run out of stock, they double the value or come close to that, like Westminster for silver proof, even though it's not worth it. But they've never had anything which was unique to them, apart from their yearbooks, and they got resold as well by the affiliates. So the colour on the Cooper nickel you cannot get anywhere but from the Royal Mint. So the Royal Mint, although they're only making 20 quid from each of them, they're getting it in 100% cornering that market. So someone who doesn't have the dosh or wish to go up to the silver can now get the colour appearance on the coin and have it for their collection without paying through the odds. They didn't do Winnie the Pooh in plain proof, though, Steve, just plain Cooper nickel, so we never get to see it frosted. I think what you mean from that is they did do them in silver, but they did colour silver. Yeah, they didn't just do a plain.
Whereas the dinosaur, if you remember, the dinosaur did the silver coin, but in just silver without the colour on it.
Yeah, I bought those, and funny enough, they made less of those than they did with the colour on. So anything which has actually technically gone or held its value better, should I say, are the plain silver dinosaurs more than the coloured ones. Because the colour ones in the acrylic blocks were made in larger quantities than the plain silver ones.
And as you know, I had one of those plain silver ones, and I didn't like it. So I swapped it.
I think I got the first set of dinos in silver, in plain silver, and in colour. Right now, I've just kind of laid back a bit from buying the silver from the mint because I think I've got a cupboard full of the things, and I don't know where I'm going to ship the ones I've got. So I'll be a fool to throw more money at new ones, which are fresh in the market and still available.
Yeah, I mean, you can still get a hold of what's its face, can't you? Franklin one.
Yeah.
Franklin or whatever her name was. Yeah, you can get that one still, and that was only like 7,000 mint or minted, and that's still available to buy. You know what I mean? And a lot of people will say, get this one, because it's going to sell out. It's going to be, and you can still buy it.
Yeah, but all of the emails you get from Westminster Collectology and everything else, or any reminders from the Royal Mint, well, they're sending it to you not because they've sold out. They're sending it to you because they want to sell out and they haven't. They're trying to get you to buy. So the last thing they're going to do is say, "I'll be here for ages. Take your time, mate." They're going to try and chivvy you. Last few remaining in stock. Well, when they say last few, a lot of people think of a handful. Well, to them, last few might mean 15,000.
Yeah, Ron's saying he would like to get some coins graded. I've only got 3 coins being graded. One of them I got from you, which was the D-Day.
Yep.
And the other 2 I got that are the Ultra Cameo 69 and a 70.
But again, you can find them if you fish around and you win. If you've got patience, you can find them on eBay, which you know is cheaper than what a coin cost anyway. And they've gone to the cost of having a service to have it graded. I'm going to leave that for one of my kids to grab because it's my in-laws. Take me forever. Size filthy minder. Yeah, 69 is the level of the PGC or PCG grading. So.
Yeah, 70 is better though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I higher the number, yeah. So. But I picked up a few, including some of the Gibraltar 2020 Hercules. Slabbed already. That someone's, because if you pay to be a member of that grading service, then you can get to send them X amount each year, which were graded, and you can send them as many as you want. But after you go through your quota, you'll end up having to pay per coin. And there's an expensive process to get one graded above and beyond your quota. And if you just want one graded or a handful graded, then you have to sign up and to the grading service, and that's expensive. So it's far better to buy it off the secondary market if you can. So people will buy the high graded ones, and others will want a graded, and they'll only keep it as like a 70 Ultra Cameo. So anything that comes back less than the 70 Ultra Cameo, they'll just whack onto eBay and get rid of. So I picked up a good handful of them, various levels of grading, at great prices, including a handful of my dual dates, which I adore.
Have you seen that one, Stevie?
Yeah.
Ron's mate sent a Team GB off graded at a 70, and he looked on eBay. It's worth about 360 quid.
When you say Team GB one, are we talking about the 2016 one?
No, I'm guessing it's the 2020, but it's a proof one.
Yeah, I know, but the proof set, you can buy the proof set, send it off to be graded, and they won't all come back as 70. That's the thing. They won't all come back as 70 Ultra Cameo and things like that. Because the grading system from there is so to the millimeter compared to a proof set produced, packaged, and sent out from the Royal Mint. And the full year set of 2020, if you can find a full proof year set of 2020 for 150, that's not bad going. Because the prices have shot.
Yeah, the base proof 2020.
But you've looked at them recently, haven't you, Scott? They still around the 150 mark? I know you're looking at the silver sets, but you'd have come across the basic sets.
I didn't look, mate. I just looked at the silver.
Right. I've got the 2020 in proof. It's one of the ones that
you bought it when we were there, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw the Team GB in it, and I just fell in love with that coin. And I still stand by falling in love with it, and it's been borne out. And because of my feeling in regards to that set, before we even found out about that, I'd had a handful of the normal Cupid nickel sets in my cupboard behind me, and I bought more and more.
It's 150 on the mint site.
Well, that's good. That's cool. Well, yeah, I must have paid 150 for when I got mine because they kind of put a price up, can they? So that's obviously what I paid for my set when I bought it. But I bought it because I was just so enamored by the Team GB 2020 game coin. Yeah, it just reminded me so much of the WWF, and it reminded me of what they missed out on the year previously when they could have done one a bit like that, incorporating lots of the different designs of 50p's over 50 years.
Yeah, I think they should have done that on the 50
They did do the decimal coins overlapping themselves on top of the 50p for the decimal date, but they should have done the 50 years of the 50p and used loads of the small 50p's on there, of the iconic ones. Still in stock on the mint, 155. Oh, 155 is what I paid then. But I bought that not as the investment. I bought that because I fell in love with the coin, and I'm not, as people know, per se, a coin collector. Hi, Stephen.
Oh, new member on Ian's stream. Well done, Stephen.
I'll leave you, Scott, to explain what that means then, who we are.
So that's, do you know when on Ian's stream, so the Great British Coin Hunt channel, if somebody signs up to become a member, then they get a shout out like that, pretty much.
Yeah, and
it comes up, it tells
member,
us,
puts them onto one of the wheels at least, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it tells us that Steve Perry is a new member on YouTube for Ian's channel.
Which means that this is just on Mondays. 3 times a week, isn't it? YouTube wheel is spin.
YouTube member wheel, yeah.
Yeah, so 3 times a week, Stephen, you're in a chance of winning the prize if you're drawn out. But obviously, the higher the membership on YouTube, the higher the number of times you feature on the wheel. And there's a lot of members on Ian's YouTube channel. But yeah, I've just got 3 silver proof coins arrived today, which were from a prize from last week. So here it happens. I got mine with Top Cash Broker doing 20 odd back. Yeah, nice. You did well. I bought mine at the mint on the day, but I bought a lot of year sets when they were doing that 20 odd % back.
And to be fair, Steve, when you bought it, you did get 5 alphabet or 10 alphabet 10p's back in your change.
That I did. Although I did somebody a really good deal this week. Someone asked to buy 50 alphabet D's double-decker bus 2018s. I counted up my stock, realized I had enough, so I did him a deal. That's another coin dealer. Although I'd never heard of him before, but when I went on his website, very professional website.
Fair enough. And he's obviously got your details now, so he'll probably get quoted more from you.
Yeah.
They all turned up in good condition.
His prices are higher than mine, but at the end of the day, he's got probably a lot more kind of stock potentially. I haven't really looked at it too deeply, but he does a lot of the package coins. I do some package coins for the moment, but he's also done, 50p circulated, £2, A to Z's, Olympics, and so on and so forth.
I would say you've got an awful lot of stock, Steve.
He's got Cubs coins. Well, he came to me for stock, so that says something, I suppose. There we go. That's you saying for new members, Stephen. There's a draw 3 times a week for general members, and a further 3 times a week for gold members. But gold members, you pay a bit into each month to get that high. You're a new member. I think the lowest level to go on to more entries onto the wheel would be to be a supporter, I think it is, and that's $1.99 a month. But of course, with Ian, there's no requirement to pay anything to be on his wheels. And now you're a member. If you're a member of his site, Top Cash Back, then you can get free entries onto other wheels, the free-for-all wheels and things like that. So, me, Scott, and Hannah, which is Hans Coins, Scott's Coins, and me, we do coin tubing. We go sorry for coins. That's what you missed. You've checked in after we finished our coin hunts, and we also stream to Ian's channel to increase his coin content.
Oh, Steve, Size asked, are you doing another coin guide?
Yeah, I'm in the process of thinking about it. The only problem is, as Ron can attest to, is between Tower Mint and Pobjoy Mint, the evil sods have created so many new £2 coins in the last 24 months. It's going to be about an extra 8 pages, at least. I'm debating it. I've got obviously my main thing, so it's just editing it and adding to it and refreshing it. I probably will do, but I think because they brought out so many in 2020, and they're brought out so many so far in 2021 because of the Queen's 95th, etc. I'm probably going to wait and do an updated version towards the end of this year and bring out one for 2022. So I'll miss out 2021 because there's no point trying to play catch up. And by the time it goes to print, being out of date already, if that makes any sense. It's just that they brought out 2 coins in the space of a month for the Queen's 95th birthday. Just trying to think where I've got one of the things as an example.
I haven't got your book anymore.
Yeah, well, I missed out on the Greyhound or whatever. I was shopping or something at the time. I can't remember what I was doing, but I was doing something. And now I definitely have one of the coins somewhere.
Yeah, one of I give mine away. To a new coin collector.
That was very insensitive of you. I'm going to cry myself to sleep now, Scott.
It was good to a worthy cause, mate. It's someone that was new. Why are you joking me?
I can't even find it now. Purple backing on the card anyway. They brought out 2. Actually, thinking about it, if I find a picture on my... we'll have it on my photographs. Downloads. There we are. So yeah, the Line of England was that one. Let me bring up that picture. So it's, yeah, the Queen's Beasts is the name of the series. And if I share screen here, right, can you lot see that?
Yes.
Yeah, you can. So that's the Queen's Beast. That's the Line of England. I managed to get a hold of these. There was, maximum 5 per customer. They brought out, I think, 2,750 of each of them. These are the ones a bit like the Hercules that sells out in milliseconds, and then have a increased resale value on eBay. Hence why they sell out in milliseconds. They have brought out the white or the Greyhound of something else, with the one I missed out on. But because they're bringing out, I'm assuming the entire Queen's Beast, which I believe is either 12 or 16 animals, we're expecting one of these to come out every single month. On that basis, I'm not going to start bringing out Queen Guy because, yeah, as soon as I bring it out, it'll be out of date.
Is that on the same one as last time?
What do you mean?
Podjoy or whatever it was called.
Yeah. But here's another picture which makes it a little bit clearer why. Actually, it's 10. I can see now. Give me a second. God, this. People know how untechnical I am, and they realize how difficult this is for me. Right, can you see that? Yeah, so that was the first one, Line of England, showing you the back of the coin, because they're obviously all going to come from the same source. They brought out number 2 now, and for the rest of this year, they'll be bringing out this lot. So these will be flying out every single month. I might as well wait until I've got the entire picture of the lot and they've all been bought out, and then I can create the page. So yeah, towards the end of this year. So I'm hoping to get one for next year.
And how many of them have you got?
Oh, those I only got 5. I sold 4 immediately on eBay before they even got delivered. I have 1 remaining.
Wow.
The second coin I think in the supermarket. I'm and by the time I got notified by Ron and saw my email and that, they'd already gone. So, yeah, Ron's saying Pub Joy's confirmed one a month. So, thinking to get a third one at the end of this month. So, yeah, these are all going to be flying through. And these will probably become as collectible as a Hercules in due course. Probably not immediately, but in due course.
Weren't they the ones that Ian had on his wheel at some point?
He got a few Hercules from me, but these have only just come out, so we certainly haven't got any of these.
Okay. I'm sure I saw Queen's Beasts on his wheel.
Queen's Beasts have been knocking around. The Queen's Beasts are the Queen's Beasts. And prior to the Queen being on the throne in 52, they were the King's Beasts. They're just a royal beasts of the United Kingdom. So I had a set of the Queen's Beast enamel teaspoons from her coronation, or from her silver jubilee, which I bought at an auction in black condition. The silver tarnished totally. Made them look brand new again using my little tricks of the trade, and then sold them on at a humongous, very pleasant profit. Yeah, the Queen's Beast are the Queen's Beast, so they're always there. But people are calling the second one the Goat of Glasgow. It's a greyhound, isn't it? But yeah, it does look a little bit peculiar.
Did it have little red hair? Did it have red hair? It was quite short.
Trying to think if I got a picture of it. I probably didn't save the pictures of it on the basis I knew I wasn't going to be listing it because I didn't have it. But just more like just a picture of the greyhound's head. So, in a strange angle.
That's what he would have been about. We were doing £5 ones.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense. Right, Stevie. My headache's getting worse. Are we going to call it?
Yep, might as well. Been a pleasure, people.
So thanks very much for tuning in. We will see you on Tuesday.
Hopefully, yeah, don't say this personally, people, but yeah, see you next Tuesday.
Yes. And hopefully we will have Hannah with us. Otherwise than that, stay safe, take care, and we'll see you all soon.
Auf Wiedersehen, Pet. Will be in your email, Scott. Steve, I mean. Yeah. I'm sure he does know the best cure for a headache, but I'm sure the Sue's not willing. So,
yeah.
Oh, bye, HMS. Didn't know you were there.
No, I didn't either. Go ahead, take care, all. See you again.